Welcome to another video. In this video, I am going to discuss about the numericals on belt drive. This is part 3. In this, I am going to solve the problems related with the slip and centrifugal tension. So these are the formulas which are helpful in solving the numericals. The slip formula is N1 by N2 is equal to D2 by D1 multiplied by 100 divided by 100 minus S. And when you consider the centrifugal tension, then the ratio between the T1 and T2 will change to T1 minus mv square divided by T2 minus mv square is equal to e raised to mu theta. Let's consider a problem. A shaft runs at 80 rpm, drives another shaft at 150 rpm through belt drive. The diameter of driving pulley is 600 mm. Determine the diameter of the driven pulley taking belt thickness as 5 mm and slip is 4%. Let's solve this problem. Data given in the problem is that is it runs at a rpm of 80, that is N1 is equal to 80 rpm. Another shaft is rotating at N2, that is at 150 rpm. Diameter of the driving pulley, that is D1 is given here with 600 mm. We need to calculate the diameter of the driven pulley. The thickness of the belt is given, which is 5 mm, and the slip is given, which is 4%. So we know that N1 by N2, that is the velocity ratio, is equal to D2 plus T divided by D1 plus T. This whole thing is multiplied by 100 divided by 100 minus S. Let's substitute the values. This is 80, this is 150, and we want to know the D2. So D2 is there, T is 5, D1 is 600 plus 5 mm. This is remains 100 as it is, 100 minus 4. So D2 plus 5. Now I can write 80 by 150 multiplied by 605 and multiplied by 96 divided by 100. So let's calculate this one. Multiplied by 605 multiplied by 96, which is equal to divided by under bracket 150 and 100. So which comes out to be 309.96, 309.76. So D2 will be 304.76 mm. So this is the answer. Let's consider one more numerical on belt drive. A pump is driven by an electric motor through a open type flat belt drive. Determine the belt specifications for the following data. Let's make a list of data which has been given in the problem. Motor pulley diameter, he says that it means it is D1, so which is equal to 300 mm. This is with our what we call a normal convention. And pulley is on the pump having a diameter of D2 is equal to 600 mm. And coefficient for the first pulley and second pulley is given. One we normally refer to the driving one. So mu 1 I am going to call it as a 0.5, 0.25. Mu 2 is equal to 0.2. And the central distance x is given as 1000 mm. And the rotation of the motor is given, it means N1 is given, which is 1440 rpm. Power is also given, that is there is a power transmission of 20 kilowatts is taking place, and density of the belt is given, so which is equal to 1000 kg per meter cube. Then allowable stress is also given, that is which is equal to 2 megapascal. Then the thickness of the belt is given, that is T is equal to 500 mm, and we need to consider the centrifugal tension. So what we require to find out is length of the belt, width of the belt, and thickness of the belt. As the length is pertaining to the open belt drive, so we know that one pi is equal to R1 plus R2 plus R1 minus R2 whole square by x plus 2 into x. Let's substitute the values and try to calculate the length of the belt. So pi multiplied by the bracket, R1 is 150 plus R2 is 300 plus again the bracket, that is 150 minus 300 whole square divided by 1000 plus we need to multiply it by plus 2 into 1000. So then final value will be 36.21 mm. So this is my length of the belt. Let's enter here. Let's enter here and keep it separated at the top. Now we need to calculate the width. For that width we need to consider the what you call ratios. That is T1 minus mv square by T2 by mv square, which is equal to e raised to mu theta. So theta is not given here, hence we have to calculate the alpha value. This alpha value is nothing but it is a sine inverse of a bigger pulley, that is 300 minus 150 whole thing divided by x, that is 1000. So let's calculate this value. That is 300 minus 150 divided by 1000. Then we are going to take the inverse of sine. So the value comes out to be, here is 8.26. So let's write the angle as 8.63. So we can calculate the theta 1 is for the what we call it as a bigger pulley, that is 180 plus twice the 8.63, which comes out to be 197.25. Theta 2, which is a smaller pulley, here is it is 180 minus twice the 8.63, which comes out to be 162.75. Let's calculate the mu1 theta 1 in order to which coefficient we should consider. So mu1 is nothing but 0.25. So it has to be multiplied by 197.25 multiplied by pi, close the bracket, and divide it by 180, because we have to express in terms of radians, which comes out to be 0.71. Similarly, mu theta 2 is equal to 0.2 multiplied by 162.75 into pi whole divided by 180, so which comes out to be 0.68. The lower friction we have to consider, so 0.068 is the thing which we have considered it. So in order to calculate the width, we need to calculate the velocity also. So we know the velocity is nothing but pi dn. So in this case it is pi into 300 divided by 1000 and multiplied by 1440. So let's try to calculate the velocity. That is pi into the bracket 300 divided by 1000 multiplied by 1440. So this we can enter here. That is 1357.16. So this is nothing but it is in terms of meter per minute. If you divide it by what you call 60, then you will get it per centimeter. So let's calculate it and convert it into meters, meter per second, so divided by 60. So which comes out to be 22.62. Let me take. So this is the value. Okay. So now we need to calculate the mass, that is m. Okay. M is nothing but which can be equal to density into volume. So we know the density here, that is it is 1000, and volume is breadth, that is in terms of meters, and T we know that is 5, and again it is to be divided by 5. These two get cancels. So m comes out to be 0.005 B. So hence, when we consider mv square, which is nothing but 0.005 B, it is to be multiplied by 22.62 whole square. When you calculate it, it comes out to be 256 B. Substitute these values in the above one, but before that, let's calculate the value of e raised to mu theta. So we know the value of mu theta, that is e is equal to e raised to 6.68. So that is raised to 1.97. So the same thing I am going to write it here, 1.97. So in order to get the what you call details, again we have to make use of a what you call power formula. So T1 minus T2 into V divided by 60 into 1000. This formula we are using it. So it is nothing but 20 kilowatts is there, and here it is T1 minus T2 is there, and velocity, so we have to keep in terms of meters because I am dividing it by 60 and 1000. So hence it is 1357.16 whole divided by 60 into 1000. So when you solve it, it comes out to be T1 by T2 is equal to, let's calculate this. That is 20 into 60 into 1000, and whole thing is divided by 1357.16. Okay, so it comes out to be 883.94. So conveniently I can consider it as 884 Newton. So let's say call it as equation number A. Okay, so now if you consider this formula here, so it will be T1 minus, so already we calculated mv square, that is 2.56b, which is equal to 1.97 into T2 minus 2.56b. Okay, so we can calculate the T1 also. T1 is tension, which is equal to stress into area. The here 2 megapascal is given, which is nothing but which is equivalent to Newton per mm square. So hence the area is B into T, and I know the value of T, so it will be 5 into 2 is equal to 10B. Now substitute the value of T1 here, that is TB minus 2.56B, which is equal to 1.97 T2 minus, if you multiply it, it will be 5.04 B. So now we can calculate the value of what you call T2. So let's calculate this one. Ten minus is 7.44 B and plus 5.04 B, and whole thing is divided by 1.97. So this comes out to be 6.33. So let's write it here. That is 6.33 B. Okay. Let's make use of what you call this formula, That is, this is a formula which I am going to use it here now. That is, T1 is nothing but it is 10B, T2 is 6.33B, so which is equal to 884. So now you can calculate this one. (884) divided by 10 minus 6.3 means it is 6.67B. So this is nothing but, so what we got is the value of B, that is B is equal to 240.8 mm. Hence finally we could able to find out the dimensions or the specifications of the belt, that is length is equal to 36.21 mm, width is 240.8 mm, and thickness we know it is already 5 mm. So in this way we can solve the numericals on the belt drive. Thank you for watching this video, and do visit my YouTube channel and look for the problems in part 1.